Just trying this out. There I am. I have no idea how to work this one. It's gonna be one of those days. All right, there we go. I haven't been on for a while. I got to mow grass today, so I figured I'd come on while I'm drinking my coffee. See what's happening. Ah, shit. Usually I set these shows up to where it's only on YouTube and Facebook. Then I go back and delete it as soon as it's over. I do, by the way, if you're subscribed, hit that bell because I do a lot of secret shows. And as soon as they're over, I just go back and delete it. So if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. Doesn't really matter. Hoping to get this grass mowed today. I'm probably just going to mow, like, I don't know if you can see that fence post over here. There's a fence post right over there somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm probably just going to mow to there and then do some other stuff around the house. I've got a million projects going on. That's why I haven't been on for a while. Got one right here, as a matter of fact. Hey, what's up, Jake? Let's see. Like I said, I'm not good with this. If I knew how to turn the phone around, good. I'm building an area for my trash cans. Get all this dirt came out of that little spot there. But I'm saving it all because I know I'm going to need it sometime. I always do. Yeah, in the next year or two. I was looking at the other side of the property, and it looks like in about once I get that cleared out, I'm going to need between, I'd say about 150 to 250 tons of dirt. That's a lot. I'm doing good, Jake. I haven't talked to you in a long time. How are you doing, man? Just sitting here having some coffee, chilling out before I got to mow, and figured I'd come on here just see what's up. Haven't been on it forever. I think Jake knows about the secret shows. Not sure if he does or not. Can't remember if he's been in one or not. But once I'm done mowing, I'm going to try to hit that area. I think you can see, where is it? Right over here somewhere. I'll just pick it up and show you. I think you can see it right over there. That's my fire pit area that I'm working on. I just started that too. I hardly ever get everything done because I always start something else. It's kind of my thing. It has a lot to do with my ADHD, I think. Glad to hear you're doing good, Jake. I am too. Like I said, man, I haven't seen you in a while. So happy to hear you're all right. Oh, I got a ton of white blackberries coming up. I didn't have any for the first 2 years. And then this year, man, I mean, there are tons. I couldn't believe it. And got some. Oh, your birthday's July 28th. That's awesome, dude. Let me see. I got to be honest. I have no idea what the date is. 22nd. Oh, so you're getting close, man. That's cool. How old you going to be? Oh, man, my coffee's almost done. I was hoping this would take longer. Yeah, 6 days. 29. Wow. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Harry? Ah, thanks, man. I tried to do one the other day, but I was down there at the picnic table and not sure how it went. I tried to watch it on the replay and it said that the video, something was wrong with it. So don't think I'm going to be going too far out in the yard. My berry patch is somewhere back there. I think you can see back that way. And I was going to go back there and do some stuff, but as soon as I got maybe halfway there at most, the stream cut out. So that's just how it goes sometimes. But Yeah, thanks for saying that, Harry. I'll try to do a few more of these outdoor shows, see what's up. Uh, might show you some of the projects I'm working on. I guess I could do that now, but uh, UV index is kind of high today, so I'm not looking forward to mowing the grass, which is why it's taking me so long to drink my coffee, and that's why I'm doing the stream. I'm just kind of killing time, pretending that that I don't have other shit to do, and just compounding the problem by putting it off. You don't see many people doing the outdoor thing. Yeah, I thought about just doing an exclusive outdoor channel since pretty much out here all day. Um, I thought I was going to be a lot busier on working with the Big Brother shows, but I don't know what happened, man. We did 3 hours of content just on the cast reveal. There was a half hour when all we knew was their names, and we had to track these people down and figure out who they were and uh, what they do, all that kind of stuff. And then CBS put everything out, and next thing you know, the show starts. We didn't do an episode for about a week, and then I don't know. I was supposed to at least be on my third show this week, and I haven't done one, so we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and show you some of the projects I'm working on. Got this trash can area right there. I'm going to use all these cinder blocks here to build up the sides. I got these small ones here to keep everything in. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to fill it in with this gravel. And then on the inside of those blocks, I'm putting these green posts, and I'm attaching this lattice to it. That way I don't have to see my trash cans, and nobody else does either. And back here, there's a lot of wind. So between that, I don't want my trash cans blown all over the yard. USBB is way better than UKBB. This needs recognizing. I haven't seen the UKBBs, so I can't say, but I would like to think they are, just because, you know, that's my thing. Got a little patio peach here. It's a bonfire patio peach. If you remember, one of my guests was Ma Anad Sheila. I planted this for her because there's a little peach on it. They only get about golf ball size, but you see here, all these new leaves come out red. They eventually turn green, but that's why I planted this for her, because it'll get maybe 5 feet tall. And she's a very short woman. She got a lot of fire in her, so the red comes out. And in my opinion, it's not a popular one, but I think she's a great person that has a lot to give, and hence the peaches. Other people think she's a psychopath who stole $40 million and killed a lot of people and bombed a federal building. I think she's cool. Long and short of it. Right here, I'll show you this. UK, the public vote House guests off. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't like that if the public does it. Right here, all of these are mini sunflowers. And right here is going to be all full of this stuff here. And as you can see, it's starting to flower out. That one already has. I don't know if you can see that or not, because I'm not, doing that right now. Just put this in last year. This little walkway. Got my flower beds here. I screwed up on this. I put the dirt pie to the edging. Someone back down, knocked it out, put some sedum there, so I don't have to get all that grass blown into my walkway. You're a bit choppy. Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip, man. I didn't know that. It looks fine on my end, but these here, these were pretty cool. They get about, I don't know, 3 feet tall. They more or less kind of look like that, but more full. Got those all up and down the sidewalk. So if you're going to see that, I'll try to move a lot more slowly. And over here, that's my little bear. I had that made from a buddy of mine. It says welcome, but my flowers are covering it. This was actually made from a tree I cut down in my yard. That bug out there. So I thought that was kind of cool. This is my mom's old bench. I sanded that down, painted it, fixed it up a little bit. It was kind of crooked. Been sitting out in the weather. Oh, that's my sign. Been sitting out in the weather for a while. So I got that fixed up. Took, I don't know, like a week or something. But that's because, like I said before, man, I'm doing a million things all at one time. And summertime's usually pretty busy with projects and stuff. And between that and the usual Big Brother thing, I'm usually pretty busy. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the Big Brother stuff. Bear needs to be bigger. I agree, man. I wish it was about as tall as my door. But no, those things were a little more expensive than I thought. I was going to have a bench that just spelled out my name, and I was going to put it my last name. I'm not cocky enough to be like Jason Marshall, but I was going to put it up front, and that was, Jesus, man, like $500, maybe a little more. That guy there is. It wasn't bad. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it wasn't bad. So, try to walk slowly per Harry. Right here's my hydrangea bed. I got to cut this stuff back. This grew up real fast, but you can see these blocks here. I'm going to build a retaining wall all the way where you can see those other blocks down there at the other end. And these are all dwarf ruby slippers oak leaf hydrangeas. They're going to be pretty nice. And I think you can see right down there in the pots, those are my blueberries. Got a few of those ripe. But that's about it. Oh, I love these little trees here. Let me get up to my favorite one so you can see a little better. Hope I'm walking slow enough. Yeah, I love these trees. It's a rising sun redbud. It's little tangerine leaves like that. And the nursery just texted me. They get kind of yellow, and then they fade to this, fade to that, and then eventually turn green. But as you can see, they kind of come out pink, and then they turn to like orange. I like it. Let's see. Do the trees have names? Well, I know what their species name is, but no, they don't have names. Well, except for this one. I'll have to show you that. This was an expensive tree, and man, I love the tree, but it's been a pain because I have no idea where to put it now. Because now that I see it growing, it needs basically full shade. And in my yard, I've cut so much stuff down. There really isn't a spot in the real part of the yard that doesn't have shade right now, and like all day shade. But it's a tricolor European beech. It's really pretty. It gets like this green part here. I don't know if you can see it. Try to see if I can. Okay, this green part here turns purple, and this pink stuff gets a little more pronounced. And that little tree there, from here to there, might be 2 feet tall, and it cost me just over $100. But this one's named Catherine because it's Cat Dunn's tree, planting it for her. So got to make sure I find a good spot for it. She named it Catherine, by the way. She texted me and was like, how's Catherine doing? And I thought, who the hell's Catherine? I totally forgot about the tree. So yeah, that tree has a name, but that's about it. My flower beds have a name. I don't know if I talked about it much, but last year I made a ton of flower beds, something like about 100 feet of flowers, something like that. I bought over 500 plant, and sorry guys, trying to put this in stand. All right, how could you forget about the tree? It's kind of easy because in the last 3 years, I planted about 400, something like that. So they kind of get mixed up. Um, but I planted these flower beds all around the house, and I called it Project Ada because my wife's name and her first initial was A, my mother-in-law's initial was D, and my mom's first initial was A. So put them together, and since it was my mom's house, put her at the end of the list because figured she got enough going on out here. I wish I could show you more. There's a lot to this place, but can't really get out to it. Something got my coffee. But Chris Doyle actually bought 3 of the trees out here for his kids. I thought that was cool, but they're too far in the back. You can't see them. They're like way, way in the back. Even if I stood up, you couldn't see the area. But if the next tree isn't named Harry, I'm going to cut it down in the middle of the night. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, I ordered a bunch of trees yesterday. I was going to say I don't have any more trees coming in, but I ordered 12, something like that. So there will be trees, and I'll name one Harry for you. Yeah, I put a privacy thing. I don't know. Let's see if you can see it. It's right along the road there, and then when you come up here, see where that tree's cut down? You go about 10 feet past that. That's my property line, and I covered the whole thing in privacy trees. That way, I can be out here if I want to. I got a whole little orchard up there with apples and pears, and I figure if I ever want to come outside and pick them naked, I better put some privacy trees up. Now, I actually did that. Can you name one, Jake? Sure. Sure will. Once the 12 trees get here, no problem. And I got 1 or 2 spots out there that are side by side. So put you guys together. Hell, I'll even name one Evie. I'll put that one next to Harry. That's a decent day. I just really don't want to mow grass. It takes forever. I mean, fucking forever. So I'm probably just going to mow the front yard around my house. It'll take about 2 or 3 hours. Like, I love having a big yard. I just hate having to mow the grass every week, and it costs about, now that gas is so high, it costs about $25 every week just to mow my grass, which sucks. Really don't like that. And yesterday, I had a guy come out, riding mower. Thank God. There's no way. There's just no way I could push mow this. I mean, no way. I wish I had a bigger mower. But other than that, yeah, I got 2 lawnmowers, but nobody else wants to mow the grass, which is fine. I need more stuff to do to fill my day. But yeah, and the crazy part is I got, like, right over there, I got a wooded area that's maybe an acre that I'm going to be cutting down. And then that's the place. If you were here in the beginning, that's the place where I'm going to have probably 150, 250 tons of dirt to throw in there. And then I'm going to go through and plant I wouldn't say a bunch of trees in case my wife's listening. She's really sick of the trees. I mean, I don't blame her. I think the year before last, I planted 250 or something in 1 year, and she was really tired of it. I thought you would cut the grass by hand with a pair of scissors. Actually, I do go around the privacy trees and some of the fruit trees with scissors, and I don't know if you can, where's the camera? I don't know if you can see that, but where the scissors are, I have so many to cut that it cuts open my hand, and then I gotta cut like 2/3 the rest with the bloody knuckles. It sucks, dude. I got a weed eater, but if you use the weed eaters around the tree, you can mess up the bark, and I paid quite a bit for a lot of these trees, so I don't really want to do that. Try to think of anything interesting to talk about. Just trying to keep up with the chat, hang out for a little bit, trying to procrastinate as much as possible. You can see some of the wood piles back here. I got a bunch of those. If you live in the area, I sell firewood. Come out and get you some. I also sell catnip, and I got a ton of that. I sold some to somebody. They came back to buy more, and they said that my catnip that I grow was pretty crazy. That they came home and the cats were going nuts, and they actually put the catnip in their closet to keep the cats away, and the cats were like trying to dig underneath the closet to get to it, which I thought was kind of cool. My cat's pretty spoiled. I don't think he knows how good he has it. Man, I really don't want to go. I really don't. Because that area I was showing you guys with the hydrangeas, I got a weed eater around that, and that's where I use scissors too, because I don't want to mess up the alliums or especially those hydrangeas. They were like $30 some a piece, and the last thing I want to do is mess those up. They're still pretty young, and it wouldn't take much. So you got to be careful with that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm building this little rock garden over here too. I'll show you that real quick. Oh, so much stuff's kind of hard to be steady. But you see that? This right here, clearly it's for this. But the goal is to go from this flower bed and then come around here to go to that. And I want so many rocks, you can't really see this because I'm going to put, I think I got a lighter one somewhere. I'm going to put it kind of like that. And I'm going to bury this whole thing rocks so you can't even see the downspout. And I think that'll look pretty good. The other downspouts I buried under the ground and ran them out into the hillside, so I don't have a bunch of water around my foundation or anything like that. I'll send Chondo to you. He has like 600 cats. Cats don't do good out here, not in my yard. They do good up street, but I got so many foxes around here, they'll kill those cats in a heartbeat. That's another reason I don't let my cat out. It sees the foxes when the foxes were babies. It's seen the foxes and want to come outside and play with them. And I don't think he has any idea what was going to happen to him if I let him out. Oh shit! Somebody's got the police or an ambulance over here. They built some new houses, which sucks. I hate having houses around me. Oh, meant for catnip. Yeah, send them down, man. Send him down. I'll sell him all the catnip he needs. Hit me up. I got a ton of it. Not as much as I probably got enough. But I did think about making just a little field, not a field, but like an 8-foot by 8-foot plot of just nothing but catnip. Because I have it spread out around the yard, but it would be nice if I had it more centralized. And since I'm trying to I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a spot that I built around my well. I put a covering on it, and then I went around it. I think it's about 4 foot from the well, so it's probably, I don't know, 6 to 8 foot across. I covered that with black lava rock, but underneath, instead of using landscape fabric, I got cheap and put plastic, and I planted some pink muley grass around it because in the fall it turns pink and it looks like this huge pink cloud. It's pretty cool, but all 4 plants died, and I think it's because I used the plastic around it instead of landscape fabric. I think I kept a lot of the water and nutrients from it, so now I got to redo that, and I'm not looking forward to it because I got to pull the plastic up, move all that lava rock to one side, put landscape fabric down, and then move it back, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but I don't know. It's in full sun, and I got enough to do. So it's the last thing I felt like doing, and I got to replace the grass around it, which that's not a big deal. Like I said, when you got all this to do, kind of don't want to add more to your plate. That's why I was supposed to hang out with Harry and couldn't do it because I just too much stuff was happening. And at the same time, my wife got busy. She had to interview a couple of people for potential jobs, and then she had to train somebody else, and it was a mess. Last week or the week before, I forget when he was supposed to come over. Now everything just sort of bleeds together. All day yesterday, I thought it was Friday. Like, I don't even know what day it is anymore. We'll figure something out after next month. Yes, we will. And hopefully by then I'll have that fire pit area done. And that was another thing I was going to tell you, man. When you come down, I feel bad. So just tell me what your favorite food is, your favorite sides. Man, I need a drink. And what your favorite soda or whatever is, I'll get all that fixed up. And then when you come out, I'll make you a good meal. We can chill outside. Should have a, who knows what'll be right by then, but I'll give you some fruit. God knows there's always going to be some. Yeah, if you can see back here, I'm still getting used to where I point my fingers, guys. That's a bunch of my fruit trees. I don't know how much you can see because I can't really see the screen one. Oh yeah, that's my huge rock pile. 10 tons of limestone there. That was a lot of fun. Still dealing with that. And the pile I showed you earlier for the that I was going to fill in the trash can area. That was 10 tons there too. I just get exhausted sometimes, you know, between doing what I do for work and then coming outside and doing all this shit. That's why there hasn't been very many shows. You're one of the good ones. We appreciate you. I'm assuming that is for someone else. Yeah, guys. I really don't feel like messing around the yard. I think you can see, like, right back here, there's a little dark green strip. That's where my property ends. Those are a bunch of soybeans. I wish it was corn. There's a house. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't. It's like 8 acres away, which is fine. But I wish there was corn there so we didn't have to see each other. But it's not the worst thing in the world because I got people across the street that are closer. So I guess it doesn't matter. But that's why the privacy trees are there. So I don't have to see anybody. That's why I live out in the country. Get away from everybody. Harry says, no, that was for you. LOL. I'm assuming he's still talking to somebody else. I refuse to believe anybody thinks I'm a good person. Harry, you've only known me for, Jesus, what's it been? It's been a long time. But however long it's been, you don't know me well enough to know I'm a piece of shit. Hey, what's up, Andre? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I gotta tell you guys, this might be, we might be going till it gets dark, just so I don't have to mow. So what you been up to, Andre? Good to see Harry and Andre. Jake was in here. I don't know if he's still here or not. But no, actually, I probably should get to work. I really, really don't want to. Really don't. I was I was going to do this yesterday, and I did the exact same thing without the stream. I was just like, man, I don't feel like doing it, so I didn't. And now I have to do something. Hopefully the wind isn't bad. Whenever we are still associated with what's his name? Oh, okay. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out what you were talking about. I forget about that guy, to be honest with you. I know, and I'm not saying this about you, dude, but when I say I'm done with people, I'm actually done with them, and I don't. After a while, I just kind of forget about them. So I think more people should do that, which you have done Harry. I know you only brought that up because that's where we met. But yeah, I really think, Harry, I think that was 2014 because I started my show 2015, but I was doing another show in 2014 because that's when he was doing the whole headphone thing, and he was putting like stickers and stuff on the side of the headphones. I called into the show while you were still host, and he he DM'd me about what the name of my show was, or maybe I told him what the name of the show was on the air, and he made a bunch of stickers with the name of my show, and was like, "Oh, you got to buy them now. I already made them." And I'm, the fuck I do, man. I have more willpower than anybody, and you're not gonna like peer pressure me into shit. And I didn't buy them. I never bought a damn thing from the guy. Well, I bought the book because there's a paragraph in there by me. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm backed up on the chat. I get it either way. It's a long time. That was by Harry. For whatever reason, I can't scroll up or down on my phone. So sorry if I missed something, Andre. Just repeat it. Or Harry. Yeah, it was 2014 Tucson. Yeah, it was. It was definitely somewhere in there, something like that. Andre says, I got COVID not too long ago, but now I'm okay. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. I think I've caught up. Yeah, man. Hopefully that went well. I mean, well, yeah, but I had it a couple times. The first time was like, I really thought, I thought I was in trouble, and I was doing something that I probably shouldn't have been doing, and I thought, oh, that's probably why I'm the way I am right now. And then like 3 months later, I was like, oh shit. I was around somebody that had COVID, and I just talked to them like 3 months later, and they were like, yeah, man, I got COVID like right after you left. And I thought, okay, that's what happened. Andre says, thank you. Oh yeah, that's to me. Sorry, guys. I literally just woke up. We've been going for a half hour. I woke up like 45 minutes ago and figured I would do this. Got some coffee. So I'm still a little tired. But yeah, I probably should get busy. Really don't want. All right, I'm going to try to do a show tonight. I know if you caught the stream yesterday, I said that yesterday. But I'm going to try to do a show tonight, maybe this weekend, see what's up. I think I've put off work long enough. It was great to see Andre, Jake, and Harry. If you guys can, keep the awesome live streams. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'll try to do more, especially outside. It's a little easier since I'm out here anyway, and trying to get this particular area straightened up. As if I don't have enough to do, my wife wants me to build a patio back here, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I gotta spray my driveway and weed eat and mow grass. But Harry's got a show tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you check that out. I'm gonna try to be there. Depends how much stuff I get done. And like I said, man, thanks for being here. It's cool outside, yeah. Yeah, it's a nice day right now. Can't beat it. Yeah, that's right, Jake. Harry will be live tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Go check that out. Hopefully I'll be in the chat. We will see. And I want to thank everybody. Whoa. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to try to figure out how to end the stream. This is only the second time I've done this on my phone, so 1, 2, 2, 2. Try to flip it that way, maybe. Nope. Hit the back button. There we go. That kind of worked. All right. This is why I should be doing this a little more. I'm actually in Australia right now. What the fuck? Okay. What are you doing in Australia, dude? I love Australia. Got a couple. The procrastination is back on. Andre Little saves the day. So what are you doing in Australia, man? couple of buddies of mine live in Australia. Now I can't figure out how to full screen it. That's Jesus. Well, that's cool, man. Now I can't keep the phone straight. I think this is the universe's way of telling me the hell you are procrastinating anymore. You need a selfie stick. Yeah, I do. Because I can't see anything. I don't know where the bottom half is. If you see my screen, you know it's all screwed up. Oh, there we go. But now I can't see the chat. This is all kinds of fucked. Seeing family, well, that's cool, dude. Hopefully, he's meeting with Chris Doyle. Yeah. What side are you on? You on the east side or west side? Because I always wanted to go to the east side of Australia. Everybody I know lives on the west side, though. So, New Zealand is where I really want to go. I know quite a few people in New Zealand. New Zealand's badass. Yeah, man. If you can make it over to New Zealand, tell Benny Mac I said hi. Been trying to get over that way and hang out with him. Harry, you're right. You're right. I need a selfie stick. I need to do a fundraiser stream for a selfie stick. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I better get to work. Let's see. Oh, you're in Queensland. Nice, dude. Is that near the Gold Coast? I'm not exactly sure where Queensland is. I should know, but that's cool, man. I'm glad you're in Australia. Like I said, I always wanted to go. Maybe next time, let me know, and I'll fly down to Florida, and I'll get in a duffel bag, and you can sneak me over. All right, guys, I better get off here. Yeah, Benny Mac. Benny Mac's the man. Love that guy. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll up so I can see the chat. That's going to be one of those days. Buy Jason a selfie stick, or the show will end in 15 minutes. I'm assuming that's a Poland thing. I'm at the Gold Coast right now. Oh, sweet, dude. I know a couple people on the Gold Coast. Nice place to be. My buddy Guff lives there, and Savannah Kelly lives there. I don't know if Doyle lives there or not. I forget where he lives. I know it's like on the west side of Australia, but can't remember where he lives. Probably wouldn't want me to say. Now I think about it, most people are kind of sensitive about. Well, I don't think he is. I don't think he gives a shit. Just like me, I don't give a shit if you know where I live. Really, that's awesome. Yes, it is. All right, guys. This is like the 16th time I said that I better get to work, so I probably should. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Might do a show tonight. Hope to see you there. And